Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Social Beings. It's episode 5, podcast number 5. I'm joined by Radioactive
Hello.
and Delays.
Yes, sir.
Today we have a lot of material to cover, such as why we haven't been uploading and all kinds of other oddball stories that couldn't make it into one podcast. But first, I need to talk about what the hell is with the sweltering heat.
I mean,
I
it's
don't even
bad.
know.
It's bad.
Yeah,
It's really
it's
bad.
pretty bad.
I
It's
saw a top
been-
of 32 today.
It's been bad, but there's one thing that
That's
can
been
help with that heat.
G Fuel.
G Fuel.
Yeah.
Keeps you cool.
It keeps you cool. They've got tons of flavors,
All kinds of flavors.
tons of shakers, starter packs, and also their shipping. Would you like to
Is
take that, Matt?
absolutely amazing. Shipping, ordering, and payment processing process is absolutely amazing, and some of the best that I've seen out of any online manufacturer that I've personally went to. Especially with COVID, they're still getting orders out and to your door in 2 weeks or less.
Shipping is just great.
Absolutely, and especially since you can get cups, shakers, you name it, flavors from your favorite content creators and events such as PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and events such as E3 and Extra Life. It just makes it amazing.
It's a great gamer fuel company. Like, there's not much more you could want when you're, say when you're pulling an 8-hour stream, like the boys.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
just need some G Fuel to pick you up. But
Yipper.
I think it's time to get into some stories.
Yeah, let's get started. But first, we need to actually go and see why we haven't been uploading, why there hasn't been stories and stuff.
True.
COVID. That's all I'm going to say is COVID.
COVID and Matt's 80. He works
Fuck off.
and he goes to the city a lot.
I do that.
Our schedules don't align. Braden's an owl. All these things don't help us out in the case, but
We're making it work.
yeah, we're trying to make it work, get some more uploads in. But other than that, also
You could
we
just die
this
and then you don't have to work.
what?
You could just die and then you don't have to work. It's facts.
Well, according to Jacob, I'm 80, so it's coming pretty quick.
Yeah, it's coming quick. Other than that, me and the boys were actually talking. Out of all the takes that it took, we were thinking that we're gonna start doing bloopers for you guys.
Yes, bloopers.
Some bloopers of takes that didn't make it in, and stuff like that that we can put into a video, and then you guys can watch that. But there's been some pretty good bloopers. There's
Just-
been some good
yeah.
bloopers. Just this take, like just these takes, and like I don't know if you guys understand this, but
This takes us forever.
We film these like at night, and there is at least 100 takes.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god. It's horrible.
There's so many.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, upload schedule, I'm hoping, and I hope you guys agree to try to get at least one a week. If not,
Yep.
once bi-weekly.
exactly.
Yeah.
And honestly, in the future, I was thinking, not even in the future, but we maybe do a special episode or start trying to like get podcasts where we're all together.
Oh yeah.
We would probably have like a time where we'd go to somebody's house where we're gonna do the podcasts and pre-record a bunch, get some stories ready, a bunch of stuff so that we have a ton of podcasts ready and
Just
we can just
load
give
up.
them to you guys, and then you get to see the whole production of everything in general.
Absolutely. We
it's-
might do a behind the scenes.
What do you mean?
Behind the scenes, like how we set up for podcasts and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. But
Could be
eventually
cool.
the goal is to be all in one room filming, just chilling in a chair,
Yeah.
doing fucking shitty shower thoughts.
Yeah. But COVID's
just
kind of
going
put a
on Reddit
screw in that plan.
questions. Yeah, that's very true.
And me
But,
working.
yeah.
Yo,
And
I'm finishing that chill room right beside me, and I could totally just move my PC in there and bring my mic in there. We could use that.
that's what we were thinking about, remember?
Yeah.
We wouldn't even need that really. Hell,
What
I
do you
could
mean?
bring over the Mac. You You wouldn't even have to move the setup. The Mac just plugs in. That's it. And it's powerful enough to do podcasts. We've recorded actually a couple pressed podcasts with it, and it worked out fine.
Our podcasts are better than pressed.
Yeah, but they're not like any better quality. Sure, they've got better content, but like the visual quality is about the same.
I mean, we can get cameras. We'll get a camera for the quality. And wait, in your chill room, what's the like? Is it just like a couch and stuff? Red?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a couch and a beanbag and shit in there and a TV.
Dibs the beanbag.
I mean, I don't know if that'd be the best podcast film. I mean, we could probably do a better one at.
I mean, the couch is gonna be big enough to hold 3 people.
No, I understand that, but like, I feel like a better setup would be like a desk.
I've got an office
like
space
like
ready
a
to
huge
go.
table.
I've got an office space ready to
Have
go.
like a couple chairs and then just some mics, and you chill. Cameras at the end of the table, and then there's just a nice shot. Rather than us kind of like, I feel like.
Nah, that's ass though, cause I can put my bro. We could do it way better here. I mean, I'm getting a table for in the middle.
I'm just saying, man, the aesthetic of actually having like a desk, having stuff on the desk, like all chairs, mics, we have a background. Then, like, that would be way better than just like us sitting
I have
on
a
couch,
gray wall that we can
use
use as a screen. I have a gray wall that we can use as a green screen.
Like, facts. Like, to be fair, that would look quite a bit better if we actually did a table. We could do. I just feel like with doing it in a setting like that, like at your place, there'd be so much empty space.
Yeah. We'll
Like,
figure it out.
Yeah, we definitely have to figure it out, but there is not going to be any IRL podcast for a bit.
Correct.
But other than that, I think we should get into some stories.
I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
So who wants
wants
to start
to
off?
Oh yeah, I was just about to ask that.
I'll
I'll start off if nobody else wants to.
I'm down.
Alright. I got a couple, man. These have just been sitting up brewing. I've got quite a few. I gotta tell you though, COVID makes people stupid. COVID makes people absolutely, utterly dumb as a stump.
True.
So I'm
Bro, I
going
forgot how
into
to talk.
I'm going into Timmy's a couple days ago, and after running to the washroom, there's only one person allowed at a time in washrooms. So I'm like, okay, nobody's in here, we're cool. So I walk in, and somebody zips in right behind me. And I turn around, I'm like, excuse me, sir. You know, there's only one person allowed to the washroom. I'll be real quick. Can you just please move out? And he's like, you know what? We're 6 feet apart. No big deal. At that point, I'm like, whatever. We're like 2 feet apart. And I'm like, I just don't care. I just need to go to the bathroom, man.
I just need to take a fat dookie in this urinal.
Yeah.
Like, just move out of the way, Jerry. Like, I'll see you at work tomorrow, but like, can you piss off?
So I run into the stall, and I'm just about ready to start doing my business. And this guy says, I need to have more respect for people. And I'm just like, I sit there and I'm just... What?
Mid-cock whip out. This dude just stares him dead in the eyes.
This dude just fucking breaks down the bathroom door. You need to have more respect for people, young man. Fucking, you turn around, you're pissing all over his shoe. He's sitting there smiling at you.
That image is amazing.
Oh my god!
And he's
Yo,
just
you
like,
guys also
just
forgot.
like the big fucking anime eyes. You need to have more respect for people. Whips out a fucking sword and chops your dick off. You're just sitting there fucking crying on the bathroom floor as he's walking away in fucking glory with piss on his shoes.
That would be a story.
He walks out of the store and then the fucking cops come down and take him out. Hi guys,
That'd be a story
how I
other
got
than-
my cock chopped off.
That would be a story. Other than that, would lose his cock.
Yep.
But
Very sad.
other than that, do you want to continue your real story and not our PogChamp theoretical?
Yes. So I'm kind of chilling there. I'm like, okay, he just said that. I'm gonna pretend as if he didn't say that. And
Just
so
turned
I just
around, whipped out his cock, and started pissing.
I don't know what you have. I don't know why you have a problem with this.
Braden's got a cock and pissing obsession.
Facts.
So.
So I'm like
Continue.
sitting there, I'm like, what the hell? Are you kidding me? So
The
I'm
guy's
just
being
like,
ignorant for one.
the guy's being ignorant. He walked in behind me. I asked him nicely to feck off. And he wouldn't do it. So I'm like, alright, whatever. I'm not
Can I
trying to cause
pause
conflict.
real quick?
Yeah.
I can imagine Matt waiting in line. He's just standing in front of these grown men, and there's a short cunt standing in line for the Timmy's
Excuse
bathroom.
me, I think the woman's bathroom was over there.
that I mean,
I want to kill
I
myself.
I can just imagine the like, just seeing all these tall guys waiting in line, and then you just see Matt. Like, the
Just Matt.
image that brings to my head is hysterical. Him waiting in front of the women's washroom, being a foot and a half taller than everyone there. Continue.
So I just don't say a damn thing, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy is an ignorant SOB. I continue to do my business. He walks out, and as he's walking out, he just starts calling me names, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Doo-doo head. Like, bro.
He walked out, he's calling me a cocksucker and all this shit. I'm like, what the hell?
You should have been
Wait,
like,
so
excuse
this-
me, sir, you're talking to a transgender woman.
Oh my god.
I will royally kick your ass. I actually have dwarfism as well. That's why I'm short.
Wait, so this like 40-year-old is
Acting like a child.
and calling this 14-year-old
You should just took
15.
off your
Come on,
shirt
give me
and
the
started
credit.
fucking flexing. And then just slapped your chest as hard as you could and turned around and walked away.
What?
like an alpha chimp male. Like an alpha ape
chimp.
male.
Alpha
Just
fucking chimp.
start beating his chest and just screaming and then walking away being true alpha of the pack. He was
Walks
truly
away
Pimp Chimp.
screaming, ah! And then he walks out to the fucking, bro, this is at a gas station now. He walks out to the fucking gasoline, takes it out, and just starts gulping it. Then he looks back at him, flexes, screams, and then smacks his chest again. And walks away.
Okay. Let's
sunlight.
get the story along. Let's chill with the peanut gallery.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just like, I'm done with existence. And I just walk out. I'm like, I look over at him, give him a dirty look, and I'm like, I'm fucking done. But yeah, I was just being a colossal asshat. And I'm like, okay.
Is that a story?
That's the story.
I heard about that, but
Yeah, I think I told you.
I got another story. This is about the Pokemon.
Oh my god,
auctions.
yes.
So we used to go to this place. They basically, if your parents would work like past school,
It's like a
time, they couldn't-
daycare.
Yeah, if they couldn't pick you up after school, you'd go there till your parents would pick you up. Some kids would be there for 15. Like, it was just something where kids could go for a little bit, so they were not like walking home necessarily.
Yeah.
And me and Matt, I don't know when we met, but we met there.
Yes,
He
we
was
met
like
there.
quite a bit older, and he was
I'm only years old, right?
I mean, he was like painting.
Yeah, Matt didn't
like-
have many friends at school, so he made friends with the younger kids.
That's basically true.
Kind of true. He
Very
he would like literally be sitting in the library room. There was one day where he configured.
Oh my god, yes, I remember
he
that.
configured the entire library room. It was very small. I mean, like
It's like,
bathroom size.
yeah.
And we configured
It was an airplane.
into a plane. So
It was
there were
fucking-
seats.
It was
Like,
sick.
you get your ticket, and like we were Pimp Chimp, and we had our whole flight plan. Like, Matt knew too much at his age. Like, he was too smart to be hanging out with a bunch of like pissy fucking 9-year-olds and like 12-year-olds. Like, he was above that at this age. He was definitely above that. And so I think he started a Pokemon auction. So you could auction your cards, and people would, like, cards had certain amount of points, and you would auction your card to get that card.
Correct.
So it wasn't foolproof because you could trade like 50 shitty cards for a good card, which that's just how it fucking worked because it's just a bunch of kids. But other than that, one thing I want to say is I went rags to riches. I mean, I was the ultimate paperclip to house guy. I literally went from no cards to like top of the daycare. I mean, like this one kid, I don't know why, but he was like a
Bro,
fat.
this little motherfucker, he had a Pikachu. You know what I had? I had a fucking Mega Pikachu. Yeah, that's right. I shit on
Remember,
his
I
body
had
when I
100 Pikachu's.
Yeah, Matt would trade Pikachu cards. Oh, that's a good story too. Well,
How
on
I
top of that,
traded. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, shh. Also though, there was this one, for lack of a better word, chubby fat white kid that was spoiled and he got way too many cards. Like I mean, his mom would buy him fucking anything, and he would just throw cards out. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go rags to riches. I started picking up some of those cards. I would trade them. I went from trash cards to like EXs. I had OG cards. I was the plug.
You were good. Yeah,
I
you were doing good.
I have base set Pokemon cards that I got for free. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm plugged. So the Matt would usually host the auctions. You know, it was pretty normal. But I mean, I got a host one day. I was not fucking around. The boss is in town. So I started auctioning, everything's going good, and then this one kid is just being a fucking asshole. Little piece of shit, just keep raising his hand, he's just sticking it up. Because, like, that's how, like, you can either, like, say something or, like, it's like an auction. So, you, like, raise your hand, and that's, like, you bidding in, and he just
you raised
wouldn't.
your fucking hand and didn't say anything, you stupid cunt nugget. That's right, I'm gonna curb stomp your entire fucking family. Dog, bye-bye.
No, but you
Bro, his
just,
fucking
you do,
brain's
like,
on the bottom of my boot, kid.
you do, like, a signal, and it classifies you paying in or, like, going up. Like, you know, it's a normal auction. And this kid would not put his hand on. He'd been doing it for, like, rounds. Because he just does it to mark up the price so the other person has to pay more and then just dips.
And these were a bunch of fucking 9-year-olds.
I mean,
Basic.
yeah, well, if you get them to auction enough, they're going to realize how to fuck each other over.
Yes.
Like, you get them to do the same thing enough. Like, this happened. We had a schedule.
It was
we would do this. Like, I mean, there was trades being traded, cards being traded every day. Like, there was definitely a market for this.
Oh,
So
God,
we
yeah.
started trading, and we were doing good, and then this kid was just pissing me off, and he wouldn't put his hand down. We were in, like, a big auction. I mean, some high values. And then he just wouldn't put his hand down.
It was like a fucking Pikachu.
No, I'm pretty sure it was like an EX. Or
Oh.
something. It was like, or it was a lot of cards. And he would not put his hand down. And I'm like, okay, fuck you. And I said, okay, you didn't put your hand down. And he put his hand down. He's out. You're in. You wouldn't put your hand down. Fuck it, I'm gonna charge you 10K. You're being an asshole. So, I mean, this kid had to, like, pull out his savings account and just start throwing his doodles and all that into the pile. Like, I mean, he still had Pokemon, but Matt came back the next day and was wondering what happened because this kid was pissed because I charged him 10K because he wouldn't put his hand down. But
I remember that.
I mean, then I used those cards to trade with other people. But that was, I was the ultimate scammer, bro. I mean, to be fair, he's kind of being an ass, but to
Nah.
be fair,
That's fucking
Okay.
racist. I think that was a hate crime.
oh, you know what that kid also did one time? This was probably like one of my like last years or second last years there. He literally, I don't know what I did, but he got really mad or he was pissed off. Like maybe someone stole his fucking orange juice or something. And he got pissed, walked outside. He was like fucking pissed. He was swearing, flipping everybody off. And he said, fuck you, and came around the corner and fucking sacked me. And then he just ran off. His little like 2'3" fucking looking head ass. I mean, I'm small, and he was like half my size.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's small. And he just fucking comes, flips me off, fucking sacks me, runs away. I was like starstruck at what just happened. Like, I didn't do anything. I just get sacked. And the whole thing about this was, bro, because I was like one of the older kids there. I like anytime I would like do anything back, I'd get shit. But they would never
That
get
is
shit.
so true. I remember this.
Like I would get kicked in the balls, and they would say, "Relax, calm down. You can't hit the 9-year-old." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean? Like
I want to whip the shit
I
out of
want
this
to hit
fucking
that
little football.
9-year-old." I you kind of look like Stewie Griffey. Now that I think about it.
You look
But
like Oppo, Stewie Griffin. Head grows long.
ooh, I'm down. I'm making bank if I'm Stewie.
Stewie?
Stewie.
I'm Stewie, bruh.
Yeah, that's the Dollarama version. Okay, but
It's like
nonetheless,
me as
there
a
was this. Go on.
It's like me as the prince in fucking Aladdin.
I mean,
Dollarama Prince. I remember that.
but there was this one kid there. I'm not gonna say his name. We're gonna call him Soccer Bitch.
Oh my god, thank you. I wouldn't have known who you were talking about unless you put that in there. Thank you.
Basically, he just had a vendetta against me. I don't know what I did.
He had
I
a
think it was
vendetta
just-
against everybody. Anybody that
It was
played
one of-
hockey,
it was-
he
it
had a
was like-
vendetta.
It was like me, you, and pretty much all the hockey kids. Like everyone older than him, or that had more maturity, or that didn't have a micro penis.
Basically.
Anybody that just could out masculine him and his fucking masculinity in soccer.
It's
know,
like Braden having a vendetta against me every other day of the week.
I mean,
Yeah, that's because you earn it, you fucking bitch.
The podcast will understand the true vendetta. They'll never
Yes.
will. But nonetheless, I mean, this guy like hated me. He hated everybody. But
You know what? You probably use coconut oil to cook instead of regular oil.
Yes. Use coconut, oil.
coconut
You're supposed to.
oil.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh my fucking god. I knew it.
I don't think he does. I think he just did that to piss you off. But I've never heard Matt use coconut oil or see him use coconut oil.
Coconut oil is great. Especially if you're trying to cook something sweeter. Like if you're trying.
It is.
Bro, I'm dumb.
True that.
I'm dumb.
But so the one day, he was basically just pissed. Maybe his Minecraft girlfriend broke up with him.
It's called being pissed at the world for no fucking reason.
His Minecraft girlfriend broke up with him the morning of school, so he's pissed the entire day. And basically, we were just chilling. I wanted to play hockey, so there was 2 hockey nets, and those 2 hockey nets were also used for soccer, because not like you can just pull out a fucking soccer net. They were just the universal. But I grabbed both of them first, so they were mine, bitch. Actually, I don't even think I had 2. I had
They were
one.
outside. They were always outside, though.
No, they were in the shed, I think.
Oh,
they were outside.
They were outside. The
No,
shed
but-
wasn't existent at the point.
No, that wasn't existent yet.
I'm back.
But-
Don't worry about it.
I grabbed one of them and I gave one of them to somebody else who wanted to play hockey. So me and I think Matt might have been there that time.
I was
Were
there.
you
That was the time when you were trying to teach me how to wrap around the net, grab a
Oh.
save, and smack it
That's
somewhere
when
else.
I was teaching you the Hendrik Lundqvist.
Yes.
Oh. I mean, I was like a huge, I like goalies a lot, but I mean, I was teaching him something that has no form of skill. It's just a random weird skill that you could learn. And it was just funny to watch him do, but
I failed every time.
nonetheless, we got the net before him, and he was pissed about it. He really wanted to play soccer, so he's like, "Let me play soccer. I want to play soccer. Soccer's better than hockey." I'm like, "Fuck you." And he got real pissy, he wasn't about it, and he started getting mad.
You know what I did?
When
I
he gets-
fucked his mom.
I don't think I want to go to that territory. They're like, I'm not going there, man. Definitely not. But, I know this kid now. I don't think he's as bad, but
I think he's got a vendetta on the world.
I don't know, man. I don't know what he's doing these days, but,
Probably.
nonetheless,
Amphetamine.
I mean, better off than me. He's making more money than me.
How? If he's doing methamphetamine?
Oh, I thought you said he was selling it.
Oh no, probably both actually.
But so he was getting mad at me, and then like, no counselor was there, and he was getting pissed. So I'm like dragging my net over, and he's like, no, and he grabs the net like a 4-year-old. I was
Oh
like,
God.
pissed 'cause he just took his toy.
And Jacob's just, I can see it now. Jacob just
I
fucking
mean-
grows laser eyes and shoots a hole right through his heart.
I mean, I
Fuck.
was done. Like, it's been a while. Like, this wasn't the first incident I've had with this guy, and every time this happens, he does something. I don't retaliate because I get shit for it from my mom. Like, I don't get in trouble, but like I get in trouble for it, kinda. They don't want me to do it, and then he doesn't get in trouble for it, and he cries. And then this was the cycle that always
Kick the shit
happened.
out of
He
them.
was wait, so he was getting pissed about it, and then he got mad and he threw a ball at me. I took that ball, hit
And
him in
fucking
the nuts,
Thanos. Oh yes, I remember.
and I threw him in the nuts, and then I don't wait. Oh no, yeah, I threw it at him in the nuts, and he got pissy and was like fucking chucking shit at me. I think he swung or something, and he got real pissed. I don't know if I punched him. Oh wait,
I
did
remember.
punch him?
Yeah, you definitely did.
Oh no, I think I punched him, and then
Yeah.
no, I punched him, and then he threw a tennis ball at me, and I threw him and hit him in the nuts.
Yes, I remember that.
And then he cried, and I got in trouble, but I didn't because I hit him. And I mean, he didn't fuck with me playing hockey anymore. That was a bright side.
I remember telling my mom to that, and she's like, "Well, did you get in trouble?" And I'm like, "I mean, kind of. I was a bystander." And she's like, "Did you throw the first punch?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Okay, let's go get ice cream."
Let's go get ice cream.
My mom's one of those parents where she's like, if you don't swing, if you don't throw the first punch, but the next 10 are your punches, I'm buying you ice cream.
I mean, that should be any parent.
Oh no.
If your parent isn't like that, it feels bad, man. It feels bad.
Yeah,
Cause
I killed him, murdered his whole family. Yeah, I fucked his wife too.
but he threw the first punch.
though. I burned his house to the fucking ground. Watch, I broke their legs, burned his house down, and listened to them scream.
But he
But
threw the first punch.
Okay,
Okay,
not
you're
to
taking
that
this
extent.
too far.
Oh, well, if you do the first punch, shit. You're free to go. Damn, that guy right there, never heard a more compelling argument in my life.
Okay, well you took that too far, but that was funny.
That was hilarious. Good job.
Okay, do
I'll
wanna
give you a
talk
10
about
out of
how you got your 100th Pikachu?
Oh my god, yes. So,
Okay, go
back
on.
at the club. Yeah, let me have my 5 minutes in the
Don't
sun
call
here.
it the club.
Yeah, the correct.
Don't call it the club.
Correct. We'll be selling that. You feel?
Don't call it the club.
Oh my
The
god.
Flub Pub Vicks Vapor Rub.
Anyways,
Okay,
back
go
at this
on.
old fucking 9-year-old fucking shitting in the diapers
Daycare.
daycare. Like I said,
Shit me
Pokemon.
into the diapers.
and Pokemon was cool.
Yeah.
So anyways, we traded Pokemon cards, and I had one fucking vendetta. Because I had bought, my mom had gave me, and she like, Christmas time, I got Pokemon. It was fucking Pokemon. And I couldn't
Yep.
pull a fucking Pikachu. I was straight
Pissed.
fucking pissed. So I fucking set out to make it my goddamn mission to have 100 of those bitches fucking for me. Like, just, I had them. I had to have them. So anyways, I had a bunch of good
Sound
cards. Like,
drug
I
addict.
think I had...
I had to have them. I needed
Fuck
them.
up, Brayden. I'm gonna fucking come and fucking...
It's his Pikachu crack.
Yeah,
But like I mean, he would trade EXs for Pikachu's.
basically.
Like
I still
it
have a
didn't
French
matter.
Pikachu.
He didn't care. If you could give him a Pikachu, he'd give you some good cards. So
If he could, okay. Let's hear what I'm gonna say. If you could give him a Pikachu, he'd turn this big ship into a tugboat.
I knew someone good was coming. I was just waiting.
My God, we need to have you
One
around here more often.
He's here every week. He's
I
here every
know.
week, guys. Come back every week. Nonetheless, though, we were like the older kids there, so all the staff were pretty cool with us.
They liked us.
Yeah, at the most. I mean, some of them didn't like me.
I
But
think
they
a
all liked
lot of
you.
them. Yeah. I was like the teacher's pet, except the fucking,
You
the
always
counselor's
a
pet.
teacher's pet.
That is very true.
But nonetheless, we would like see. So we got like sometimes if we didn't want it, because like to be fair, we're like quite a bit older than most of the kids in the room. So we asked if we could. So they had a computer room that had like 5 Dell computers.
Oh, fuck. These things had, like, Celeron processors. It's fucking horrible.
Well, yeah. Well, you can't compare them to gaming, but they were just meant for like
Everybody
normal
played
stuff.
Roblox on them.
That's true, but Roblox got banned. I mean, stuff like
It got
stuff
banned,
that
but,
shouldn't
like,
be banned got banned. Like, the
Club Penguin.
Minecraft ripoff
no.
2D
what?
version.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, everyone knows what I'm talking about. If you don't, you're obviously not a G, but I'll forgive you.
It's called Mind Something.
It's
I know what it's called.
it's like a 2D
What is it?
Minecraft version that you'd play on like a fucking Chromebook.
Yes.
Or like
Chromebooks
when
suck,
you're,
don't buy them.
or when you were in like art class and you wanted to go to the computer lab, like you're right against that. I feel like you should get that one.
Is it?
But basically, like I mean, Minecraft games were banned. Everything was banned. So there was days on and off where the computers would be available and when they wouldn't be. You know what's funny? I made my first email there.
Same. I grew my
In my
channel
first
to how
year?
big it is from there.
I
You
made my
uploaded your
first.
shit on their computers.
No.
No,
Oh.
he just got his email there. I got my email there that was backed up by somebody else's email. Not kind of pog, but I don't use that much anymore. I don't use that email for a lot, but nonetheless, so we had this room when there was nobody in it, so we gotta play in here and trade Pokemons. Like,
Was
no,
it the computer room?
Yeah, it definitely was a computer room. There might
I
not
thought
been
it was that
computers at the
library
time.
or that fucking, like...
Oh, the computers
foyer.
might have been taken away at the time.
No, I think it was that foyer room or whatever between the fucking...
No, there definitely wasn't, because you
Where
walk
we used to
in,
play blocks.
huge room. Yeah, no. You walk in, to the right there's the room, and then if you go past that, there's a staff room where you went in the summer. And
Oh, yeah.
then,
Yeah, that's
and
not
then
the
you go out
computer
of
room.
that. Yes, the computer room's the one. Okay, this is very hard for you guys to visualize. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we're not remembering. We're fucking... We both...
No,
It
it's
was like-
definitely it's hard left as soon as you get in.
No, it's
It's
not
the
a...
first
Oh,
room.
yeah, it's...
It's
okay.
right beside the library.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Library,
yeah, yeah.
Library. Brary.
Fucking
Library.
The
That's how it's spelled.
Chill.
Someone took down the... No, someone took down the R. It was library.
I call it. What's wrong with library?
Nothing.
Oh my fuck.
Brain's just autistic.
It's library.
Shut up, Brain.
Library?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, wait, library? What's wrong with library?
Library.
Nothing.
Library?
Braden's just being a bitch.
No, it's called
Library? Okay, I don't get this. My brain can't comprehend
You're just
this.
fucking stupid.
Okay, nonetheless, my dyslexic pronunciation, we would like, cause we were like really good with the teach. Fuck me, man. We were older and they didn't mind us. They knew we wouldn't like get up to anything, so they let us have free time in there and like trade Pokemons.
Yes.
So, but this is a jump cut. Matt's at like I think 95 Pokemon at this time, 95 Pikachu's.
No, God, no. Got way less.
What
I
do you
gave
mean?
some kid like 100 Pikachu.
No, I'm talking about the final trade.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is the final trade. You guys got the front story. We skipped the middle part because that's just we
Boring.
pretty much just traded up for it. But so this was the last trade. So we were all trading. I
Jack
think
had
someone
5.
gave him a Pikachu.
Yeah, so I was up.
Like
I was
someone
down
gave
to
him
4.
like 2 Pikachu's or
So,
something.
yeah, I was down to 3 or 4.
3 or 4, and I'm like, okay, I have some Pikachu's.
He had like...
I'm like, I'll give you some Pikachu's, but I want some big cards because he's like, I mean, these were base set Pikachus.
Yeah.
I gave him a Red Cheeks Pikachu.
No, it wasn't Red Cheek.
Was it Red? Oh no,
No.
it was just a base set.
Yeah, it was just a base
Base
set.
set, and then a special card. I don't even remember what it was called.
It was
One
like a
special card.
Pichu. Cute
No, it
little
wasn't
Pichu in a
Pichu.
forest. I still have the card.
I gave you another one. It was a base set though. It was a special
Yeah.
base set.
Yeah.
And then there was, I think, one more. Oh no, you were at like 98, 97. So I gave you those two, and no, these ones like high value. So I got traded like two EXs, PogChamp.
Yep.
But that was pretty much how he got his 100. Note though, I mean, Pokemon trading was serious, bro. If he didn't think it was a fair trade, he'd go to his mom the next day and get your shit in trouble.
What?
What do you
Fuck
mean?
no.
Bro, you don't know how pissy kids would get if the card, if they didn't, like, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were
Kids would
talking
get
about me.
hella
I was like,
pissy.
what?
Oh no. Kids would get hella pissy over Pokemon.
Yeah,
They
I
had
know.
to make rules and shit about it. I always got around the rules.
Yeah,
Bro,
I think you and I both did.
At the end of the day, though, I think I spent like under $20 on Pokemon, and I have like probably like 8,000 cards.
Probably not that much, but something.
I mean, I have a fucking metric shit ton. I have Ziploc bags full.
I sold all mine.
I couldn't sell mine.
Just
Like-
wait, before we move on. If you guys want to join our Minecraft server,
True.
the IP is daboys, DABOIS.
It'll be in the description.
dot
In the
serve
description.
dot nu.
Yeah.
Only 10 people allowed at a time on this.
Oh, really?
Yep.
We will be upgrading that though, most likely.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, that's if more people join it, but so we'll be on there most of the time. We're gonna start trying to get some stuff started, get the commands going, and just generally get some stuff going.
Yeah.
Main goal right now is one of the things I wanted to get is cities and stuff. Get
Oh, yeah.
cities going with all the boys and get teams going. Obviously, I kind of want like a faction deal. I don't know.
It'll be factions. It'll basically be our fans versus us.
Well, they can do as many factions as they want, but the whole thing is we have to have people to join to actually make the factions. So till you guys join, there's not gonna be a bunch going. It'll just be improving this server. But till then, you guys can join anytime. Just play around. Just make sure to follow the rules, and we'll get it all set up.
Yep.
But nonetheless, let's get back onto it. What story do you think comes next?
I don't know.
Cause you got any
Um,
more, Matt?
I mean, I've got it when my grandmother got her truck stolen like 4 times.
Ooh, you want to do the one where they got the bingo one?
Oh my god, the bingo one. Can I
That-
say this story? The police report's done, so I think I can.
I mean,
Nondescript place and a nondescript time. Nondescript
no, I
truck.
don't think we should.
I don't think we can. Anyways, I'll give you a quick.
No, this
I'll
one's
give you the
no.
quick and dirty.
No,
I'll give
no,
you the
this
quick
one's
and
a
dirty.
no.
No, just a quick and dirty of it. People
No, this
jumped my
one's a no.
grandmother, stole the truck. I got the truck. I had to like fucking sauce the tires off of it with some fucking spike strips. But I can't go into the details because fuck. It's like police. It was a whole fucking court thing.
Yep. I was gonna say that would have been a good one, but well, court shit.
Well, it's done now. I don't think I could.
No, it
Jesus
doesn't
Christ.
matter though. I don't think it's a great idea to talk about.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, what was the story I was gonna say? Ooh, one of the other things is too. I know we're gonna start trying to daily podcast and everything, but when do you think? Oh, do you think we're ever gonna do a live podcast? That's what I was trying to say. Are
I'd
those
like
ever
to.
gonna be a thing? Brandon, do you have any opinions on that?
Live podcasts?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I'd be down.
I mean, it's gonna be definitely a lot harder for some individuals. But nonetheless, I think it would do pretty well. A
Our
couple
pressed
live
ones do pretty good.
podcasts. Yeah, we'd probably end up doing. That'd be like one of the ones we do and like a couch, just vibe, sit down, listen to music, and do shit like that, and just
Yeah.
have like a good time with viewers and like almost like Q&A, like
Like
a
yeah,
lot
Q&A.
different than the ones we've had. Not necessarily Q&A, but like just a little bit different than what we normally do. But nonetheless, do you guys have any stories? I'm trying to think of my story. Brand, you got one?
Nah, I don't even know.
I think that's it. All right, it's a wrap.
How long have we been filming?
40 minutes.
That's about a good podcast length.
How long? Like
Next one
exact?
will be longer. This one's kind of just on the fly.
Yeah. Well, one thing too. Well, the boys have been kind of heated. Braden's been doing well on Twitch.
Yes, sir.
He's been popping. Yes, sir.
Averaging
Daily
16
streams
viewers.
from your boy.
I'm gonna
Matt.
actually start streaming right after this, which is.
I have
1:30.
monthly
I'll probably stream
streams.
till 6.
I have monthly streams.
Why are you gonna stream till 6? That's a bad idea, Braden.
No.
Sleep schedule's gonna be fucked. You're gonna be an owl again.
No, I'll just sleep till like 12 and then get up.
Okay, buddy. Acts like you can wake up at 12.
I can. I do.
Okay, buddy.
Okay.
Don't lie to yourself.
Yeah,
Whatever.
his alarm's gonna not go off.
Aight.
Not go off. Air quotes.
Aight.
Yeah.
Peace, boys.
Thanks for
Peace,
watching.
boys.
Make sure if you did enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel down below. And, make sure you tell your friends about the
TV.
podcast.
What's up,
Individual
TV
channels.
boys?
Individual channels are in the link below. Our link below. Apart from that, see you guys in the next episode. Take care. And
Bye-bye.
adios.
We good?
Peace.